You say you don't have money for a conversion van? Well, this one's 60 grand and it's 4 years old, but wait a minute. You certainly have the money to ride on a spin scooter, which is conveniently placed by this dumpster in an alley for your scooting convenience. Let's finally get to the Sunday rant, shall we?
Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, your Sunday rant host, and today, other than spin scooters, we're going to talk about Prime. Why? Prime was bothering me twice this week, and so I thought I should let people know about it. I just want to know from Prime drivers, do they teach this at Prime school? Do they pound it into everybody's head there at orientation? All right, so I thought this was pretty interesting. Number one thing, so as people know, I go to the Natty every day. So imagine going down 74 from Indiana, all right, where there's more than corn, to Cincinnati at the Ohio-Indiana border. There is a small hill to climb, and even though there's no mountain high enough, this one is high enough and you can climb it, and then it drops down to where 275 meets 74, correct? Okay. So we're going up this hill slowly, and who do I spy ahead of me? Prime Inc. Now, I don't know if that's Amazon. I don't know if that's Prime, because it's so confusing. It's as if somebody should go to court and get this all sorted out. That's what I'm hoping happens, all right? Because it's just way too confusing. You just don't have any idea who it is. Anyway, we're going 50, 49, 40. We finally crest this hill, go down the other side, and what happens on the Prime truck at 58 miles an hour? Brake lights. Okay, brilliant. Did they teach people that at orientation, or is that some trainer teaching somebody that? If you're buying the fuel, which most of the Prime drivers are renting their trucks from Prime, making Prime's truck payment for them, wouldn't you let the truck coast down this hill? Just let it roll down there and get all that free energy recouped, right? No, we're going to burn it off through heat in our braking system. Brilliant. They maintained 58. Lights came on, stayed on. I wonder how they get down the grapevine or whatever, but that's another story. 58 down there to the ramp where we get off to 275. And of course, they're getting off there. And that was a slow program. 25 around that ramp. And look, if somebody's new or whatever and they're not confident, that's one thing. All right. But somebody should be teaching you that when you go down that hill, just let the truck roll down that hill, all right? It's a 65 there, by the way. So I'm not asking anyone to speed. I never ask anyone to do that, by the way. Should maintain no more than the speed limit. But 58 down a hill at a 65, it was just dry out. It was nothing happening, dark, the lights are on or whatever. It just was ridiculous. And you're wasting whatever fuel you're paying for if you're buying it. And if not, let the truck roll anyway. You're wasting time. And holding up a big line of traffic as usual. As usual. So I don't know if that's being taught. Is some trainer not know anything? Does the guy's trainer or whoever's trainer, who's probably been driving an extra 4 weeks longer than the driver, not realize the fuel savings of that over time where you just let the truck coast down up to the speed limit? All right, so look. And the other thing that I heard this week with Prime again, a Prime driver posted a video, and this is a common theme at Prime. And I was surprised they were allowed to post a video. Prime will probably gripe at them about it. But what they're suggesting in the video, and I hear this from Prime drivers, well, I go 57, 58, typical, right? Because brilliant, I'm brilliant. And by the way, I go 65 and get 9. Okay, but, and I have people posting from other companies sending me stuff. They're getting 9 plus, going 65, 68. Anyway, get back to the story, Mark. Gosh. All right, already other Mark in my head. So they said that they do this, and of course, they always say this. This is a common. People pass me, and I pull up to the fuel line 10 seconds behind them, right? If they passed you right there on the interstate, all right, that's not the case at all. On the road, a lot of trucks I could go 70. All right, so we take off from Sparks, okay, you and me, Mr. Prime, and I passed you right there at Sparks. The next city is Salt Lake, okay, of any size. You think you're 10 seconds behind me at Salt Lake City? When the dinosaurs roamed the earth and I was slightly younger, I would only stop once during the day, generally to fuel so I could get my shower credit because I didn't like to feel late in the day because everybody else was feeling late at the day. So I'd stop once, and then the rest of the day, it's 70 all the way. And once you get on the other side of Salt Lake, that's it, right? There's nothing happening all the way, heck, to Chicago. Well, there might be a few cities on the way in there. But what I'm saying, there's no way that you're 10 seconds behind somebody that's going 12 miles an hour faster than you when there's nothing around. That is not the case at all. Right, I'm 100 some miles ahead of you. Your hours, I've already been sleeping for hours before the truck even shows up. If it does, because you can't make that many miles. So that kind of narrative is simply not true. Even though Prime puts it out there, but they probably pound it in everybody's head. They make them choose the blue or red pill in the orientation or whatever. And that's where you learn that stuff, but it's simply just not the case. And so I'm here to poo-poo it. And so watch this. Poo-poo to that. There, I said it. I said it right there from my mouth hole. So that was what's on my mind this week. It's just ridiculous. I wish I could know which truck that was. I hope somebody finally gets this solved. All right. There's a live show every Monday at 12:30 p.m. Did you know that? Eastern time? Well, there is, and I hope that you will be there. All right. So enjoy it. And the Trucking Answers podcast is up for everybody that likes to download podcasts. We're going to do some podcasts, and that's the story. So we'll see you on the live show. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with another Trucking Answers.